Shalom. It's the brothers on the moth. Right, first off, give all honor and glory to YAHAWADAH, Hashem, YAHWASAP, Bahashim Rakakadash. All right, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well. Peace and salutations to all you Akim, priests, seers, and prophets on the four corners of the earth. Okay. Now, what you see is a Idumean, all right, on the screen. This is a man that was in the military, and this man, all right, hey, he lays it all out. You know, he lays it all out. You know, the mind of the military and how they have, okay, disrupted the whole earth. Okay. So he's going to paint a picture, all right, in the same dream that they've sold to me and you, man, right? Or me, myself, and brothers that I know, right? In high school, the military, you know, they would send out their recruiters to the school, all right? Or they would send them out to your house. You know, I played basketball, so, you know, I would have recruiters come and check me out. And the branch of the army came to my house, and it was a Jake. You see, and he tried to sell me a dream. It was an old Jake, tried to sell me this dream. But at 17 years old, all right, my spirit knew that something was off, man. All right, my spirit knew that it was going to be a nightmare. All right, Jake, he looked all worn out, unhappy, you know, appeared to be untruthful, right? So when you join the military, that's why they say it's not a place for a so-called black man. Without further ado, let's check this out, and I'm going to bring out some precepts to illustrate the point. All right, it's the brother Azanamoth. Let's go.
It was a free-for-all. There was no media there. There's no one to look after you. And the Marines took it upon themselves to shoot at, beat, rob, rape, kill whoever they wanted to. And that's being proposed on the news as like a few bad apples. This is a very isolated incident.
So they raped, robbed, and killed whoever they want to in the name of the great USA, right? Which is full of abominations and witchcraft. Let's get Revelation 6. It's Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. All right, to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. All right. Esau has a great sword. That was the blessing that he was given. Right. The great sword represents his military. All right. The horse represents power. All right. The power of his military. You see, horsepower. Right. Let's go down to the word sword.
Strong's G 3162, Machara. Machara.
Machara, right? And this is Esau's military, man. All right. The Lord said they had the dew of the earth, and he was given a great sword for thrusting, for killing, for war. All right. Judicial punishment. All right. That great sword. Let's get Genesis 27, right? Just to bring out this point. The Lord said his sword will be his blessing. Genesis 27:38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing? My father blessed me, even me also, O father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept, so he cried. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling should be the fatness of the earth and the dew of the heaven of above. All right. All right. So his blessing is the dwelling of the fatness of the earth. Right. So anywhere in the world that you may travel, right, you might find an Idumean, all right, in that power seat. Somewhere on the island, somewhere, okay, the fatness of the earth, right? They have American embassies across the world, That's the dew of the earth. And what does it say right here? And by the sword shall thou live. All right? So by the sword they should live. And they have brought this sword in the name of this flag. All right? In the name of so-called democracy.
We pretend as though the military is like a jobs program. It's college benefits. You can learn job skills there. Trying to shift the way people have thought about the military. At essence, what the military is, of course, is an institution for death and destruction. So what you're taking is 17, 18, 19-year-old kids. You're putting them through 13 weeks of boot camp training. You're putting them through 8 weeks of school and infantry training. And after those 20 weeks of training, people are ready to kill. And you're ready to kill on command. And that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to be a mindless machine. You follow orders. That's what the military is all about.
That's what the military is all about. You don't think for yourself. And this is the idea that they're bringing into Babylon. This is that, all right, that fourth industrial revolution thought. All right, a one world, one thought order. Okay? All right? Let's get second Esdras. All right? So second Esdras 11 and 42. For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable, and thou hast loved liars, and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and have cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm. All right? Therefore thy wrongful dealing come up unto the highest, and the pride unto the mighty. The highest also have looked upon the proud times. It's the military proud. All right? USA, the home of the proud. Right? Proud devils. All right? And his military is corrupt. And it says, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled. And they represent this eagle. All right? Every Idumean, all right, empire, all right, from the Babylonian days, from the Grecians, all right, to the Assyrian Babylonian Empire, all right, Romans and America is this eagle. And therefore appear no more, thou eagle. It's going to be gone, man, and it's part of those 12 feathers. All right? Nor thy horrible wings, nor the wicked feathers, nor the malicious heads, nor the hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body. Because the whole body of Idumea is wicked. Okay? All right? So they have brought down the castings of the world, man. You got your Operation Paperclip, right? The Georgia Guidestones, many other military, okay, is what, man? MK Ultra'd out, right? You got to watch that movie with Denzel Washington, the Manchurian Candidate, okay? You'll see all types of wickedness, all right, that they bring forth, okay? All right? Psalms 10 and 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud under his tongue and mischief and vanity. And that's what this man is talking about. All right? It's a military drilling and training, okay, of all-out wickedness. A highly technical operation of wickedness, man. This is that great sword. His police departments, corruption, government institutions on all levels, man. All the administrations are wicked. All right?
You don't think for yourself. You don't have agency. You're not a human being. You're a cog in a gigantic machine. And for those who have power and wealth, of course, you're just another number. And for the generals, you're just a body. That's what we used to refer to other Marines as bodies. Like, yeah, we need more bodies here. Get more bodies on the ground, get more boots on the ground. You're not a person, you're a boot. Get more boots on the ground. And what's inherent to that training? Well, people in the Middle East are referred to as sand niggers, hajis, camel jockeys, towel heads, barbarians, terrorists, women, bitches, cunts. Women Marines, referred to as WMs, walking mattresses.
And you know what? This man is right about that. Okay? They destroy the women that go in there, man. All right? So they rape women, like he said. This is the hammer that has destroyed the whole earth, man. All right? Esau, Watergate. You know, mass murdering of Israelite communities, man. Most military women that I've ever met, man, they're all freaks. All right? Because adultery is heavy in the military, man. You see? It's heavy. Let's go back.
That's why 1 in 3 women who are coming back from military service are reporting military sexual trauma, because their fellow brothers are actually raping them while they're in the service. That's 1 in 3. It's not far removed from the 1 in 4 women in America who already report sexual trauma throughout their lives, or have experienced it at least once. So, again, firmly entrenched in the military culture and in the institution is patriarchy and homophobia. Of course, everyone is referred to as a faggot, queer, pussy, cunt. Again, reinforcing that you're weak, of course, if you're gay.
Of course you are, man. All right? So Rock 12. All right? Because this is what America invites. They invites the ABCD community, all right, to go fight for them. They're going to get blown the hell up, man. All right? This is why the so-called black man, the so-called Hispanic man, all right, the so-called Indian man, you cannot trust your enemy. Okay? Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right? And what do these devils are doing? What is he explaining? All right? Secret counsels, lies, cover-ups. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust have not all been together wiped away. That's right. Okay? Because he's the devil, man, the Bible speaks of. And his military, all right, is a part of that. Okay? That the Bible speaks of. It says, and an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood, man. See? Right? He will not be satisfied with blood. Psalms 10 and 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit, and fraud under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. All right? Murdering the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. All right? He croucheth and humbleth himself. All right? He crouch and humbleth himself. And that's what we just read here. Though he humble himself and go crouching. Beware of him. All right? Beware of him. Because they are liars, man. And this whole militant operation, all right, it's all witchcraft.
Sexual, queer, so on and so forth. All firmly entrenched in the training, all firmly entrenched in the ideology, and all firmly entrenched in the kind of linguistics and the lexicon within the military. In Iraq, what did we do? We went on house raids, patrolled, either waited to get blown up by IEDs or mortars, because tactically it's insane. Everybody knows that you cannot win a counterinsurgency war. Whatever winning would be, it's never happened. You can talk to the British who've been to Malaysia, you can talk to the French who've been to the Algiers, you can talk to the Americans and Australians and the rest who've been to Vietnam and Korea, and the Soviets in Afghanistan, and the United States in Afghanistan and Iraq, and every single time militarily have had their asses kicked. and rightfully so, but have also caused tremendous amounts of death and destruction. 1 million Iraqis dead. 7 million Iraqis displaced within a country of 25 to 30 million people.
Yeah, so why aren't they, all right, proceeding with the same ideals with Ukraine, man, that happened to the Iraqis, man? You know why? Because they have never, okay, bombed a nation that looks like all Edomites, man. Okay? All right? They're not satisfied with blood. All right? They're not satisfied with death. They want to indoctrinate who's ever left over. That's why they rape the women, rape the children. All right? And the American mind has no clue how dark the military is. That's why, you know, they always talk about, thank you for your service. But you're talking to a damn killer, man, a murderer, a rapist. Now, of course, every man in the military or woman is not, all right, has partaked in this, but we're talking about overall. We're talking about what it represents. Okay? All right? They have a wicked Veterans Day, okay, to give thanks to these niggas, man. All right, let's look at this drone game. Like he said, we kill innocent children, right? And they ain't dropping out one of these things on an Edomite populated zone, man. All right, look at this. Let's go here. Drone attacks by U.S. Okay, how many civilians has the U.S. killed in drone strikes? 14,040 strikes. All right, from 910 people to 2,200 dead. Children from 283 to 454 children dead. All right, okay, in all dark countries like Yemen, you know, Afghanistan, Iran, but they ain't dropping none of them, okay, in Ukraine, in Russia, and in places where all Edomites live at. All right, populated by. Okay. All right, look at this. Now I pulled this clip up, and you can find more clips like this, man. You know, they'll just come over in town, find their target, and whoever is around innocent kids, it doesn't matter. They'll drop a bomb on them, man. All right. Look at this. So here's their target. Well, who cares if innocent children die?
It's quite like explosives. One IED factory going out of business. As soon as he comes back from taking the last piss of his life, we smoke him. We are cleared hot. Light him up. Warheads on foreheads.
Damn it, I lost the link. The Reaper's on autopilot.
Reaper and automatic holding pattern, figure 8, deconflicted altitude.
Get it back.
I am trying. Oh, damn it, what's that?
Shit.
Time of flight, 7 seconds.
Abort?
Negative. Impact 3 seconds.
Run, you little shits.
Get the fuck.
Right, and this would happen. Innocent children dead. You can watch multiple movies like this, multiple clips. Right? Psalms 10 and 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places, doth he murder the innocent. All right? Sitting up 800 miles up in the air, man, and drop a straight up drone drop on you, man. He'll drop a drone on you, on your children. You see? Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war, all right, but war was in his heart. All right? His words were smoother than oil, yet were drawn swords. All right? War is in his heart. All right? And his mouth draws swords, man. All right? And that sword, okay, it draws destruction. The bloody and deceitful men shall not live out their days. All right? So the Lord is going to put an end to all the wicked. All right? And they commit these war crimes. Okay? They call it counterterrorism. But they're the terrorists. They got these controlled organizations who commit these atrocities, all right, in the name of what? Democracy. And this is the sword that took peace from the earth, man. These devils right here.
An entire generation lost. People forget that when there's a war for 10 years, kids don't go to school. You don't develop. You drop depleted uranium-coated rounds that have a half-life of X amount of billion years, and so now you have birth defects in towns like Ramadi and Fallujah that are 500% what they were 10 years ago. We've absolutely devastated that country, the United States and the West. After 30 years of warfare, supporting both sides in the 8-year war with Iran and Iraq, the Gulf War, the sanctions throughout the 90s that Madeleine Albright and Bill Clinton said were worth it. 500,000 dead, women and children, Madeleine Albright on news.
Madeleine Albright, a 1948er. All right? Okay, look at that devil. You see? Her and Clinton. Go ahead and kill over 500,000 men, women, and children, as long as they don't look like us. You see? All right? This is the sword that took peace from the earth. The Spanish, the British, all right, to this American, all right, militant nightmare, man. And the Lord said he's going to utterly destroy you, man. He's going to beat these people to powder. All right? Let's get that scripture. All right? This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 11. The Lord shall threaten, who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. All right? For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. All right? And who sits on the right hand of Yahweh? That would be YAHAWASAP. All right? YAHAWASAP is going to control and bring that thunder, man. All right? Hey, he shall cast lightnings. Who shall not fear? He shall thunder. Who shall not be afraid? All praises YAHWASAP, man. You see, he's going to bring that thunder. Okay? His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. Okay? All right? So, it's going to come to a point where these nations are going to hate the whore. All right? Russia and China, they're going to take off on Babylon. All right? And all the militaries across abroad. All right? Let's get Revelation 17:16. Right? And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. That's right, man. And that's coming with them ICBM missiles. You see? That's going to come with destruction. Right? These prophecies are about to be fulfilled, man. You see? Let's get He was born speaking lies, these devils, man. Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as be born, speaking lies. All right? Speaking lies. And that's why, you know, when we see this, we know that this is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. And this man is laying it all out. All right?
It's 10 o'clock news. Yeah, it's worth it. Absolutely. What was happening over there? We were killing people. I mean, we were killing innocent people. People were being taken captive. If they looked like a quote-unquote insurgent, you did what you wanted to do with them. It was a free-for-all. There was no media there. There's no one to look after you. And the Marines took it upon themselves to shoot at, beat, rob, rape, kill whoever they wanted to.
Didn't that happen to the Israelites? They beat us, robbed us, raped, and killed us as a people. Idumeans. See, this is why the precept in this Bible, they all match up. This is why this puzzle is made clear, all right, to his saints. See, it's process of elimination. Who else can it be? right? Who else can it be, man? You see? Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning. Their world is becoming to an end, and he is telling you how they're going to get judged because of all of this wickedness that they have done, man. You see?
And that's being proposed on the news as like a few bad apples. This is a very isolated incident. This, to me, is Western culture par excellence. This is exactly what this culture is built upon. And anyone, I think, who's telling anyone differently is absolutely insane, because we've robbed, beaten, raped, and tortured people from Vietnam to Southeast Asia to South America to Africa to the slaves that we brought over to the United States.
To the slaves that we brought over to the United States. Hebrew Israelites. All right? All right, and when those slaves came over here, we built something for ourselves. You know what? You kept tearing us down, man. And this is that cover-up. You're not going to know about it, but YAHAWADAH sees all these things, man. All right? And it derives from this military by the United States. Okay? All right? They'll sell you that story. You know, you need money for school, your family. You know, you want to buy a house one day. But they fail to mention, all right, that you will never be that same person that went in there, because they want to take your soul, man. You know, look how they do their veterans, the homelessness. There's veterans that's flooding America, man, homeless, but they serve the country. You see? That's why the Lord said, man, he's going to beat them to powder, man. I'm going to let this devil, all right, spill some more beans. Hold on.
And of course, the indigenous people that we've genocidally murdered and displaced. We operate 900 to 1,000.
But see, they don't want to speak about that. All right? So he just spoke about, all right, you stealing the slaves, which are Israelites, okay, and built your country up. All right? Genocide on Gad. All right? Beheading them and cutting all their limbs off and throwing them off mountains. All right, taking their history, taking the culture, all right? That Psalms 83 cut them off from being a nation spirit. See? So this is all out wickedness, and it's a cover-up. You see? Just like they cover up the Roman Catholic Church and the rapists of male boys. You know? So the military, the Navy, the Marines, the Army, the Air Force, all of it, all right, is all a part of witchcraft.
Military bases worldwide, and have overthrown democratically elected governments from Libya to Iran to Chile, and right now as we speak, drones are killing civilians from Pakistan to Somalia.
All in the name of American empire. All right, Somalia, sand niggers, as he said before. But you ain't dropping no bombs on Ireland. You ain't dropping no bombs, all right, in drones, okay, in countries where all Edomites, okay, are there, man. This is why they are going to go down. That's why the Lord is going to send that mighty plague, man, to America. This place has to be wiped out. All right, the whore that sits on many waters. This is this place right here. Okay?
In the name of American empire and all with American tax dollars.
All right, let's get Psalms 109, and then I'll close out. All right? These people have to be blotted out. All right? This is Psalms 109 and 2. For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They have compassed me about also with words of hatred, and fought against me without a cause. Right? It says, when he shall be judged, let him be condemned, and let his prayer become sin. Let his days be few, and let another take his office. Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. Let his children be continually vagabonds and beg, and let them seek their bread also of their desolate places. So what you have done to those other nations, okay? All right, let his children be fathers and his wife a widow. This is going to happen to America. This is going to happen to that average, proud American man, all right? An American woman who loves this place, man. Hey, we praying for this place to be burnt down. Let the extortioner catch all that he have, and let the stranger spoil his labor. All right? Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any favor to his fatherless children. Let his posterity be cut off, and the generation following, let their name be blotted out. Let their name be blotted out. Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered. All right? With the Lord, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before the Lord, Yahweh, continually. The Lord is angry with the wicked every day, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth. All right? Why? Because he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and the needy man. All right? That he might even slay the broken in heart. And that's what they've done, man. All right? They've slayed the brokenhearted, the innocent children. And that's going to come back on their head, man. Double the cup. Double the cup. All right? Hey, they got to go. Thus saith the Lord, YAHAWADAH, YAHAWASAP. And I hope this lesson has been edifying to the body and elect of YAHAWADAH, YAHAWASAP, All right, shalom.